Laissez les bon temps rouler. It is Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday, La Fête de Mardi Gras, however you want to say it. But today is the day of Carnival. We are looking at a live look from New Orleans. You can see the tractor pulling that wonderful looking float.
The beads are being thrown.
And it's a party. You can see how many people are already down there. And if you saw Bourbon Street, if you've never been on Bourbon Street for Mardi Gras, you can't move at this point. That's how many people are down there.
How many times have you been there?
A few. Not too many times, to be honest with you. I could probably do with fewer times, but that's okay. It's always a blast for Mardi Gras. I am Seth Phillips, and obviously Jennifer Palumbo by my side. I like your Mardi Gras
Do you
UK
like this?
mask
Yes.
today.
So yeah, when we went to the SEC tournament, I guess Final Four,
Sure.
2012, when it was in New Orleans, picked up some blue gear. Got
Was
this
Mardi
necklace.
Gras around that time? Is that why they had that? or-
No, I'm sure it has nothing to do with the Kentucky blue. I just
Not at all.
I love this. I have never been to Mardi Gras. I've been
Okay.
to New Orleans quite a few times, but I'm a little bit afraid of it. Like, it's a lot, isn't it?
It's a young person's game. I'll tell you
And
that
I'm
right
not
now.
young.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if you're not in college, it's really not for you. I say that. People, love it down there. They dress up, but typically it's more like I get away from downtown, like get away from the French Quarter,
Bourbon Street.
and just kind of hit like the like uptown and all that stuff. They have some great parades that go through there. The Garden District is very nice for Mardi Gras, but when you're in the quarter, it's just too much.
Yeah.
And I don't like I'm claustrophobic. I get claustrophobic because I don't like when people are all up in my personal bubble. And that's what it is. Like, you cannot walk at this time on Mardi Gras because there's just so many people.
But New Orleans is such an awesome
really
city,
is.
though. You know, the music, the
culture,
food, everything.
the food.
I will go there any other time, just probably not this week.
Just if you do, just like I said, the outskirts of New Orleans would probably be a better fit. But I like to do Mardi Gras in Lafayette, where it's a little more family friendly.
Okay.
And we always
The
go
PG-rated version?
Yes, and we always go to the end of the parade route where at that point they're finished. So whatever they have left on the float, they just dump and discard. So we end up with bags and bags of beads and toys and all kind of stuff. So it just makes it a lot of fun. So we bring the kids, the family. It's always a good time.
And you're rocking your LSU tie today, too.
It's more of my Mardi Gras tie today. I don't have any green on a tie, so I went with purple and gold, pretty close. I feel like the mask and my underwear will take care of the green aspect.
And
my watch,
all we're
too.
going to see is the mask, thank goodness. And I'm wearing my blue because it's game day for Kentucky.
There you go. So we're all festival. What you see in front of us is a king cake from McGee's Bakery. Isn't that amazing? They did such a fantastic job. Check that out.
It is. We're going to get to that in a moment, but first, you had a big trip this weekend. Not to New Orleans, though, but to Music City.
Well, we can start on snacking on this, but let's talk about my my Nashville trip. That's why I wasn't here yesterday. We're with my mom. She came up from Louisiana with a friend because their son had just moved up to Nashville. So we decided to do the touristy things. I've never done the touristy stuff in Nashville. So, of course, the Country Music Hall of Fame, we can see all the records that went platinum and gold up there. The Ryman Auditorium, which, by the way, is where the original Grand Ole Opry was performed. A very interesting tour, very nice tour. You get to go walk around the theater. This was me playing the same piano that Elvis Presley played a lot of his songs on at Studio B, RCA Studio B, the historic studio where he recorded.
Do you play the piano?
No.
Oh, I do. I do. So I'm very jealous of that.
Now, this is my favorite photo that I took. It's my mom sitting. Okay, so when she was young, a little girl, she went with her family to the Ryman Auditorium to actually go see the Grand Ole Opry with, my grandpa, my grandma, and of course her sisters. And that is about where they sat. So it was nice to see her get to go and experience it again. Just at a different stage in life. And then we went to Tootsie's, which is a bar where
Tootsie's. UK fans know Tootsie's
well. Many of the greats got their start there at Tootsie's. And by the way, it's 3 levels, all with 3 stages. So you can have 3 bands playing at one time at Tootsie's. It's amazing. And it was a Monday afternoon. They were all playing. So just an amazing tour. We got to do all kind of stuff downtown, and hot chicken is one of my favorite things to do, to eat. So we had that going on. It was a wonderful trip.
That's great. Have you ever been to a concert at the Ryman? I saw Casey Musgraves there and Little Big Town. It is the coolest place to see a concert. It really is.
Casey Musgraves, by the way, Artist of the Year at the Grammys. Yeah, absolutely. And when you go to the the Hall of Fame, the Country Music Hall of Fame.
No baby in my bite.
The Country Artist of the Year gets a whole wall dedicated to them, from like their birth to now. And it was really cool to see all the Kacey Musgrave stuff that they had just put up there. Yeah, I've heard a little bit of her music. I think she's great. She's fantastic. But just to be able to see all of her life and all the outfits she wore and stuff like that, that was really cool to see.
And a couple of weeks from now, that place will look like Mardi Gras because the SEC tournament is in Nashville, so it'll be packed with Kentucky fans. But okay, so in the meantime, back to our king cake.
Yeah.
The baby is hidden in here somewhere.
So by the way, if you don't know about the baby tradition, what it is it's supposed to represent Jesus, okay? It's supposed to represent a version of the baby Jesus. That way when they put it in the cake and you find it, you're supposed to get prosperity, good luck. But it also means that you are king of the day.
King for the day, yes.
King for the day. So that means that you, everyone dotes upon you and brings you whatever you want.
Just
more
a day,
king cake.
in the life of Seth
Obviously
Phillips.
is what you would want is more king cake. But also you have to purchase the king cake for next year. So whoever finds the baby today is going to have to get the king cake next year.
Okay, I can't eat all this. So Kevin and Chris, could you please come over here and help us because it's in here somewhere.
Don't worry, if you find the baby, she still has to buy the king cake for next year. So no worries.
You're going to get a really big piece
People
there.
from all
Kevin,
over the world,
Chris,
though,
come on over.
Celebrating New Orleans today. It's wonderful. By the way, did you know where the first Mardi Gras took place in the United States?
I do not.
It was not New Orleans.
Okay.
It was not in Louisiana.
Okay.
Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, Alabama. Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. That's where the first one happened. So,
I don't see
fun
baby in
trivia
this
for
one.
you there.
We're going to have to keep digging.
What do you think about this?
I think it's delicious.
A fantastic job on king cake.
And when I went through this morning, so they
No baby?
No baby in yours? Okay.
We're not getting baby
More
reports
than
yet.
100 have been ordered today, and I asked if it was too late for people, if they still wanted to get one.
Yeah.
You may be able, there may be a few left over. You can't order one at this point, but they're open until 2:30 over there on East Main Street. So if
They
you
might
are
have a few
really,
extras, so go stop by and see if you can get one.
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
this is delicious.
Oh, it's amazing. I'll tell you what.
Chris, any luck? Nope, no baby yet either. Okay, we'll just have to keep eating.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cinnamon flavor. You've never had a king cake. It's basically like a big donut, but it's got like a cinnamon flavor. It's got decorative sugars on it, but I mean it's just glazed. It's very delicious.
I'm gonna have the biggest.
Sometimes you get
sugar
them filled,
rush.
like when I get mine filled in Louisiana, it's always with chocolate and cream cheese.
I can taste.
Those are my two
I can taste
favorite
the cream
ones.
cheese in this.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Okay, well, of course, people from all over the world are in New Orleans right now to celebrate Mardi Gras. And NBC's Liz McLaughlin has more from the French Quarter.
Crews are finishing the cleanup from last night's party as revelers get some rest and prepare to come back and do it all over again for Mardi Gras. Soon, crowds will pack the streets as far as the eye can see, ready to celebrate that Tuesday and catch some beads raining down on them from all these balconies on Bourbon Street. About 25 million beads is what New Orleans will be tasked to clean up by the end of the day. I'm Liz McLaughlin in the famous French Quarter. Back to you.
There's nobody behind her, though.
She obviously did that interview at 5 o'clock
Yes,
this morning when
yes.
everyone was still too
No
drunk
way
from
that
the
was
night
a live
before.
one, no.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Like, it's actually kind of gross, to be honest with you. At 5 in the morning, they take the big pressure washers, the big trucks, and they just spray everything down the street.
Because there's a lot of liquid in the streets.
Yeah.
Yes.
We call it bourbon juice. That's about as far as I'm going to go with what it is, but that's what they call it.
And sometimes you can smell it as you're walking down Bourbon Street as
oh
well.
my gosh, yes, that is not a time you want to be down there. All right, so we're going to play a game, by the way.
Oh, okay, good.
We're going to talk about, or I'm going to give you some common phrases, not just Mardi Gras, but Cajun in general.
Okay.
And then you are going to have to tell me what you think they mean.
Okay.
It's going to be fun. All right, I've got my little flashcards right here, but keep eating your king cake while we do this.
Okay.
We're going to start with some easy ones that everybody should know. You've heard this one. I've said it about 15 times this week. Laissez les bon temps rouler.
Yes. Let the good times roll.
Bingo.
I love
exactly.
that. It's a great way to live.
It really is. It's one of those things that everyone should abide by. All right. What do you think a fée dodo is?
Ooh, fée dodo. I have no idea.
A fée dodo is it's a common dance party that that the Cajuns have. It's not necessarily a Mardi Gras thing, but it happens any time of the year. But a fée dodo.
Can you show me a few moves from this fée dodo?
I cannot. All right. So if I said that something like the little baby that we have is chat, what would I be referring to it as?
Sweet. No?
You are you're close. You're along the same lines. It's a term of endearment that means dear or sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
So if you ever say like chatut, or if you hear somebody go, oh, sha, that's what they're just kind of being cute and sweet. I say that all the time, as you can tell. All right, if I put the gris-gris on you, now you better eat that king cake or else you're going to get some gris-gris. This one's one of my favorites.
I don't know.
So gris in French, by the way, it means gray. So technically this would be gray. But it's a voodoo spell.
Oh, don't put a spell on me.
It's a voodoo spell. So if you, it's very good for like if you're trying to make the children behave. You tell them we're going to put the gris-gris on you.
Okay,
If you don't eat your dinner tonight, you're getting the gris-gris.
Yes.
And it really just means you're going to get some voodoo on you. All right.
I'm still looking for the baby.
So in Louisiana, we don't have many roads. So we use our pirogues. What do you think those would be?
I don't know.
To get from school to work and home. Pirogue.
Like a scooter?
Close enough. Yeah, no, it's a boat. We have swamps, to get around the swamps. We got to have our little boats. Pirogue, yeah.
Okay. I'm not doing very well on this,
my mom
obviously.
always tells me this one. I love it. It's called lagniappe. If you get a lagniappe, what would that be?
I don't know. I need a better clue.
You are just killing it on this game, I tell you what.
Yes.
All right, that's a bonus. It means you get a little something extra for free. Like I'm sure in Mardi Gras you get a lot of stuff for free, a lot of bonus, a lot of lagniappe down south. All right, this one's really easy. You're gonna get this one. How your mama and them?
Oh, how's your family?
Yeah.
How's your mom and them? Yeah.
And your family.
Yeah, it's like a y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, self-explanatory. You got that one. All right, if I say I'm going to go catch beads on the neutral ground, where am I going?
You're going to go catch beads on a neutral ground.
Yep.
I don't know.
So in the in a Mardi Gras, somebody's going to tell you, all right, I'm going on this street corner, but I'm going to be in the neutral ground. So you know how some roads have medians.
Oh, you don't have to pull your shirt up if you're on the neutral ground?
Well, you have to pull your shirt up no matter where you sit on Mardi Gras. Yeah, that is the only way you get beads down south, obviously. But no, it's the median. The median.
Oh, okay, like down the middle. Okay.
Yeah, right down the middle. And then the next one, crew. You've probably heard this one. It's spelled a little weird, but we use it to talk about.
Is it?
It's my crew. My crew. My crew.
You're really like crew CREW?
No.
No.
Well, it's kind of the same way, but it's meant to be like the people that are on the float, the ones who actually throw the people,
sure.
the stuff and the people throw the people. No, they throw the doubloons and stuff. Speaking of which, wait, does she write double moon? Oh no, it's doubloon. Okay, good. Yeah. So if you catch a doubloon, what are you catching?
I don't know.
Yeah,
sounds like some kind of illness.
You're just getting it today.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
I have no idea.
Ooh, there is cream cheese in this.
Did you find the baby?
No. Okay. All right, doubloon is like a little coin. It's usually fake, but it's commonly thrown from the parades and floats. It's meant, like Mardi Gras back in the day, like in France, they were actually throwing cool stuff, and doubloons are one of them.
No.
That's all I got.
We're still searching for the baby, so
yes, we are.
It's on. We'll be right back.